Mankind is in his infant, possibly destructive teenage years. The problem with mankind is that he's greedy, he's selfish, and he thinks he can own everything. He goes to war to get rid of the poor so that the rich can survive, and he wants to own as much as he can. And this is the problem with mankind, and ultimately the problem for the earth.
Make no mistake about it, if we carry on the way we are and don't change our ways and stop being greedy, selfish, and stop trying to own everything, then the earth will go down and disappear beyond the horizon, and we'll only have ourselves to blame. Of course, we'll be going with it, so we're not really doing ourselves any favours. There is evidence that we are quite low in the form of evolution, despite our opposing thumbs and supposedly think we're the greatest thing ever invented in the image of God or whatever. That is probably not the case, because a lot of creatures have been on the earth far longer than we have, and it has been suggested that plants, possibly dolphins and whales, have capabilities of contacting their own species on other planets. You may think that sounds a bit far-fetched, but think on this. Plants, particularly trees and some grasses, do actually send out signals which we cannot understand, and we do know that certain trees and plants are able to communicate with each other over great distances to warn each other of predators, so that they can be prepared. So it is quite possible that they could in fact contact similar life forms on other planets. There's no reason why they can't. And also, of course, humpback whales, blue whales, lots of whales and dolphins actually communicate with each other in song, which of course permeates the oceans and water, but there's no reason why it cannot be carried through space to communicate with similar creatures to themselves on other planets, which is something, of course, that us mere humans cannot do. But of course, with mankind's materialistic mind and obsession with greed and ownership, he can't really understand anything as deep meaning and spiritual as that.
That's all it's worth. So what exactly is wrong with mankind? Well, he's greedy, he's selfish, and he thinks he can own everything, including the planet itself, and of course that is not true. Mankind is very low in the evolution of the earth itself, and in my opinion he's in his destructive teenagers, if that, maybe still in his junior years, I don't know. But this is the problem for mankind and ultimately for the planet itself.
So let's forget about greed and selfishness and ownership, and instead of trying to own everything, including the planet, let's try and work together and share. Remember, the money men don't own you. The rich people don't own us. So let's just show them that we can share this world and share our wealth. And by wealth, I mean our natural wealth, of course.